Welcome back, dear listeners, to another heart-stirring episode of Anonymous Diaries Confessions, where real people open up about their deepest struggles, secrets, and moments of impossible choices. These are stories that echo in the silence of our hearts, the ones we rarely dare to say out loud. Today's confession is from a woman who finds herself in a tormenting situation, caught between protecting her younger sister and reliving the pain of her past. Imagine seeing the man who once broke you, humiliated you, and left scars on your soul, now standing in your living room, holding your sister's hand, smiling, as though nothing ever happened. Do you keep quiet and let love blind her? Or do you risk losing her trust forever by revealing a truth she might not want to hear? This is a story of family, betrayal, fear, and courage. Let's listen together.
My name is Teniola. I'm the first daughter in a family of 3 girls, and from the outside, people think I have it all together. Good job, stable life, and a calm spirit. But the truth is, there's a part of my past that I thought I had buried. That is, until last weekend. My younger sister, Kemi, came home to introduce her new boyfriend. She was glowing with joy, giggling like a teenager even though she's 26. She'd been teasing us for weeks about this amazing man she couldn't wait for us to meet. When the knock came on the door, I was already helping set the table. Mom was smiling from ear to ear, and Dad had even put on his best shirt. Kemi ran to the door, opened it, and then he walked in. The moment I saw him, my legs went weak. My chest tightened. My fork slipped from my hand and clattered onto the floor. It was him, Stephen, my ex. The man I once loved so much I thought I couldn't breathe without him. The man I nearly gave my future to, until I discovered the monster behind his charming smile. Stephen was everything my parents once prayed for. A tall, handsome, ambitious young man who spoke with confidence. But what they never saw was how he slowly chipped away at my confidence. How he criticized every little thing I did, called me names when no one was around, and controlled who I could talk to. He told me no man would ever want me if I left him. He even raised his hand once, not enough to bruise me, but enough to leave me shaking in fear. I finally walked away after 2 years of emotional torment, and it took me almost another 2 years to heal. I swore to myself that I would never let him have access to my heart or my life again. And yet, here he was, in my parents' living room, holding my baby sister's hand, smiling as though nothing ever happened. "Everyone, meet Stephen," Kemi announced proudly, her eyes shining. "The man I want to spend the rest of my life with." I nearly collapsed. The room was filled with greetings and laughter. My parents welcomed him warmly, already imagining a wedding. I forced a smile, but inside I was screaming. Throughout dinner, I could barely swallow my food. He kept looking at me with that sly expression, like he knew I was cornered. At one point, when no one was watching, he leaned closer and whispered, "Long time, Tenny. Don't spoil this for your sister." My blood ran cold. Later that night, I pulled Mom aside and told her everything. I expected her to hold me, to say, "We'll protect Kemi." But instead, she sighed heavily and said, "Teniola, let the past stay in the past. Maybe he has changed. You sound jealous, bitter even. Don't ruin your sister's happiness because of old wounds." those words cut me deeper than I can explain. Bitter? Jealous? Was my pain invisible all along? Now I am torn apart inside. Kemi is so in love with him, already talking about marriage, already dreaming of forever. She trusts me with everything, but I know if I tell her the truth, she may never forgive me. What if she thinks I'm just trying to sabotage her relationship? What if she chooses him over me? But if I keep quiet, I'll be watching her walk into the same trap I barely escaped. Every night since then, I've lain awake replaying the memories of his harsh words, the way he isolated me, the fear in my chest whenever I saw his anger rise. And then I picture Kemi, my sweet, naive sister, walking blindly into the same cage. Should I risk it all to save her? Or stay silent and protect the fragile peace in my family? That is my story. Please tell me, what would you do if you were in my shoes?
What a painful and complicated situation. Teniola is torn between two unbearable choices: the fear of losing her sister's trust and the fear of watching her repeat the same mistakes she once suffered. It's a dilemma many of us can relate to. The struggle between silence and truth, between peace and protection. So now, dear listeners, I turn to you. If you were Teniola, would you stay silent and pray your sister sees the truth on her own? Or would you speak up, even if it means being labeled bitter, jealous, or even breaking your bond? Your voice matters here. Share your thoughts in the comments, because somewhere out there, another Kemi is listening, desperate to know what the right choice is. Until next time, remember, silence can be loud, and sometimes love means telling a truth that hurts, even when it costs you everything. This is Anonymous Diaries, and I'll see you in the next episode.